Hey everyone, this is Ro from ZeroToRockstar.com, here for my weekly check-in. How's everyone? Just doing this a little bit earlier than usual this week, which is good. Last week I think I recorded my audio in the afternoon. Right now it's 9:27 a.m. on a Sunday, so making progress there. I prefer to get this done out of the way earlier on if I can. I'm still trying to wake up, actually. My cup of coffee here, I'm going to take a sip real quick. Man, good stuff. Yeah, I really don't sleep in as much as I should in the weekends. Just my internal clock just wakes me up at the same time, no matter what. And if not that, my cats just kind of like jump all over me in the morning because they're used to like me being up a certain time and then them getting fed a certain time, so they pretty much pester me. Plus I have to walk the dog, so she's on the schedule too. You pet owners know how it is. Anyway, my voice is probably kind of cracking because I'm tired. Before I record the final version of the audio, what ends up becoming the final version of the audio, I do a quick volume check prior to, like, once or twice, just to make sure that I don't have anything muted out or everything's actually going to record. So let's get right to it, okay? This past week, as I've mentioned on my last video, I was just gonna take it easy, basically kind of a week off kind of thing, and not worry about my wellness and productivity goals for the week. Just because I'm just been really tired, and I probably sound still kind of tired right now, but it's a different kind of tired. I'm not like fatigued like I was last week. The entirety of last week was brutal. Don't get me wrong, I'm still kind of tired, but it just feels different, So having said that, I still got stuff done that I usually do, even not putting pressure on myself to actually get those things done and out of the way. You'll hear my cat in the background. He's like meowing like he's lost or something. I have the door that divides this room to the next room semi-open or semi-closed, just to mute a little bit of the noise from the other room. What he does is he gets like anxious when he can't find certain people, and he starts meowing like that. I've been told that when I go to work, when I leave the house in the morning for work, before all this happened, right now I'm working remotely, but when I had to go to the office, he'd actually sit by the door and like meow for like, I don't know, a few minutes. It's really sad. Oh yeah, my allergies are really bad today. Yesterday too, because it's been a fairly nice day. It's still kind of cloudy outside today, but yesterday it was really sunny. It actually felt like spring for the first time. So that happens. Spring allergies. Yeah. I took my allergy meds this morning, so I'm good. Anyway, getting off track. What did I get done this past week? Even with me putting myself in a self-imposed kind of like a chill mode. I don't have a list in front of me, but I'm going to try to do this from memory, because I did blog last night. I put a blog post on my website last night in accordance to my new schedule. So what did I get done? I did get some drawing done, and you should be seeing the footage of that on the screen right now. It was towards the beginning of the week. I got my blog post in, obviously, so that's one of the main things I'm trying to stay on top of. Just write a blog post every week. Got that done as well. Meditation. I did that, I think, 3 times. Yeah, 3 times this past week, which is kind of nice. And one of those sessions I managed to squeeze in during my lunch break. When I can pretty much take lunch at whatever time I need to, but lately I've been kind of skipping lunch and I just eat at my desk because work's been kind of very, very busy, unfortunately. And fortunately, like, I'm really terrible at giving myself a lunch break. But one of those days, I actually did a 10-minute meditation on a pretty busy day. But I did take like an hour lunch that day, which I haven't done in a while because I was caught up with work. So, why not? Need to take a break. So I went ahead and did a 10-minute meditation, the same type I usually do in the morning, but I got that in. That might be something I need to add on a regular basis. I'm all about trying to be efficient and trying to find time, which is kind of an illusion. Time is time. You really can't, add on to it. Well, I don't want to get sidetracked, but yeah. So during my breaks, I might be able to squeeze in more meditation time, like in the middle of the day. For those days that I'm actually taking a break or giving myself a break, 'cause I'm terrible at that, especially when I get busy. I'm like, I just want to get through my things that I need to get done and produce and deliver within this set deadline. I don't like to dilly-dally around. So, but that seemed to work pretty good. So I'm going to try to do that to bring it up to 4 times a week this forthcoming week. Because I got, out of those 3, I got the 2 short meditations in and the 1 long one at the end of the day. So I'll take that. I'll try to aim for 4 times this coming week. So I got that done out of the way. What else? Something I'm missing. Oh, leisure time. You can hear my cat in the background. I think he's going to be doing this the entire time. Leisure time. I got a few of that stuff in this past week. My TV time. I got to watch the Prodigal Son. I think that's the season finale. I missed the week before that. So, but I've seen spoilers. I still have it DVR'd, so I need to really watch that and get that out of the way. Although I already know what happens, of course. That's fine. Doesn't bother me. But man, it was really good. It was really good. A lot of unexpected things happened in the show. I don't know if you guys watch Prodigal Son. It has Tom Payne in it. He was in Walking Dead, played Jesus. I think they killed him off prematurely, to be quite honest. I don't get that, but whatever. But good for him. This show is amazing. It's amazing. So I got that in. It's like an hour. What else? Leisure-wise, gaming. I have a short footage of it. Not the best video quality. Because I did this last night. I recorded it just to record something because I just so I can show that I got to play my games. I actually got to play my games like a couple of days ago, and I have better footage of that, better quality. But when it came time to save it, it wouldn't save. It was so annoying. It was really annoying. It's a much better footage than the one you're seeing right now, because the one I have on the screen right now, or soon after, whatever you're seeing on the screen right now, is I recorded it with a different setting. Obviously, the setting I have it set for fastest, so in order for that, the graphics are turned down quite a bit, so it's probably going to be grainy, but it is what it is. That's what I have, and I'll upload what I have. Not going to worry about it. This footage, the gaming footage you're seeing, is the first maybe half an hour of what I did last night, because after that I closed off QuickTime. I use QuickTime for Mac to record it. That's the way I figured out how to do it for free, and that's the way I've been doing it. So after that, I actually played a couple more hours because I started playing like 10:30. I didn't go to bed till like 12:45, almost 1. Lost track of time. And the game is 911 Operator, and I picked it up this past week because it was on sale, a promotional sale, because they had another one, the sequel to it. I think it's called 112 Operator, that had come out like I think the 23rd of April, and I wanted to snap up the first one before jumping in on the new one, obviously. And I was actually gonna buy the new one too, because it offered a loyalty code, like a 25% loyalty code for the, if you already have the 911 Operator game, then it'll give you the 25% code. But I purchased the game like late at night, and I didn't really want to like download any other game or purchase the other one again. But the loyalty code was applied to it. So like 2 days later, when I had time to actually buy it, it wasn't showing the discount. It's like 15%, which was their normal promo discount. And I was trying to see if I could reach out to anybody, but it had to be like through this Steam help section, and I'm like, it's nothing relevant was popping up. It was frustrating. So you know what? I'm a pretty frugal person. So like, 15 and 25%, that's a huge difference in price. So you know what? It's not like I'm going to like play this immediately. I have games that I barely have played. So you know, I decided not to buy that for now. Just wait for the next promotion for it and see how the first one works out for me. So far so good. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I'll probably try to play a little bit of that today. So we'll see. It's pretty fun though. Yeah. So I got that in. Got some gaming in. Reading. I think I did some audiobooks this past week. Got like Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. I've never read that book actually. I had it laying around the house. I don't know where it is now. I have a copy of it. It was a very thin book. But I never did get around to reading it. I just wasn't into it at the time, I guess. Like, it was given to me, or just somebody, like, I don't know. But now that I want to read it, I can't find it. You know how that happens. But they have, like, audio books online, so I've been listening to that. Different versions of it. Some are, like, revised or whatever. Like, I try to go with the original ones, just to, I don't know. It's a good start. It's a lot of information though, for like, if the book is that thin, the print book is that thin, but it's packed with a lot of information, I want to sit down and take notes. It's a lot of good information in there. So yeah, I guess I don't know why I didn't include that on my blog post. I don't think I put that in my blog post, matter of fact. No biggie. It's because I wrote the blog post like 9 something, and I was just trying to like do kind of a roundup thing, and I wanted to get to my game, so I'm just like, what did I get done, you know? So yeah, audiobook. So I guess I did get that in, a little bit of reading. I still prefer reading, like actual reading, not the listening to it, you know. But anyway, so those are the parts that I got to. The ones I've missed are, oh wait, no, before I move on to the next part, healthy diet. I'm doing better. I did better this past week. I didn't drink any Diet Coke this past week, to try to boost my energy. I was still tired, like around the 3 p.m. slump that they talk about. Still get tired, but I just been hydrating myself a lot more and eating more fruits. Still eating like cookies and some, like, I don't know, whatever munchies we've got here in the house. But it's a lot more well balanced this week, you know. So I'm happy about that. Okay, for the misses. Stuff I didn't get done. And journaling. I intended on journaling a couple nights. I remember this like distinctly because I'm like, oh, I have time to sit down and journal. I'm gonna do that. But I sit down on my chair after long days worth of work and home stuff and everything else. And once I sit down, it's like my brain just like it craps out. My body's just exhausted. And I get really sleepy. It doesn't take me too long to fall asleep these days. So that didn't happen. The intention was there. However, obviously the execution didn't happen. What I might do to prevent that is just kind of get it done over at my my desk area. That way it's, you know, it's still comfortable, my chair by my desk area, but not as comfortable as my chair, my regular chair, you know. Need to be better about that. What else did I miss? Oh, exercise, yeah. Had plans on getting it done on Friday evening, but there is a change of plans because I had to give my stepson a haircut. So that's more important. So he just keeps tugging on his hair like it's bothering him. It's not really that long, he just doesn't like it like to a certain, you know, length. So, you know, had to get that done. Yeah. So that's what happens. You know, you plan everything the best you can, and then you try to stick to that. But yeah, things happen, life happens, and you have to learn to adjust accordingly and be a little more fluid and flexible. But yeah, overall, I'm actually really very happy about this past week. I didn't expect a lot of things to be checked off my list, but it's pretty good, all things considered. Considering the week I had before that, where I was just like in a crappy mood and stuff, it was just like, it was terrible. It was not good. And it wasn't just my crappy mood, it was just like, that week was just like riddled with a lot of like stressful things I don't want to get into. But this past week, a lot of really positive things occurred. We celebrated a birthday this past week. Not me. Somebody in my household here, my family. And since it fell on a weekday, we decided to kind of just like order pizza that day, because I don't have time to do anything, and nobody here has time to really do anything. So we're very busy adults with kids, you know. So we decided Saturday was going to be it. So I spent some time yesterday cooking us a nice steak dinner with like veggies and potatoes, and I even made like fried mushrooms. Tried a new recipe with fried mushrooms. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm gonna have to get more mushrooms here this coming week, I think. So it was nice. It was nice. I just spent time with family on Saturday, so it's important stuff. So anyway, that's it. I guess that's my weekly check-in. This is going on to like 20 minutes, so I hope I have enough footage. I'm just gonna figure it out. But yeah, I'm very happy with last week's progress. Today I'm gonna pretty much just take the day off. I have to actually figure out a schedule for me for studying for my certificate, an IT certification. I'm trying to get one of many, so I have to somehow fit that in my week schedule, because that was my next main goal, I believe. Yeah, so somehow I'll get it done. I always do. I'll figure it out. So I hope you guys had a great week. May you have a healthy, productive week ahead of you. And I will check in with you guys next Sunday. But if you check my blog on Saturday evening, probably later in the day, you probably see the supplementary update there. Okay? So I'm gonna wrap this up. Finish my coffee, get on with the day while I cook breakfast, make some French toast or something. I'm starving. I'm sure my family is too. Alright, thanks for listening, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Later.